Hey, welcome back to my channel. It's Riddle here, and I have to tell you about something. I've been suffering from chronic fatigue, or what I believed was chronic fatigue, for almost 10 years now. Started really slow, and then the last 5 years it's been a nightmare, and often left me practically bedridden. And when I wasn't bedridden, I was so hopped up on caffeine or whatever I could use, I still was really ineffective. The worst part, as you know, if you're suffering from chronic fatigue, is how it affects your cognitive abilities as well as your physical and mental state. And it can also cause a lot of anxiety, especially if you're trying to, fake it and appear to be stronger and get through those hard days, for the sake of, keeping a relationship together or, to socialize. About 2 months ago, you have to understand, like, I've had the same journey that most people have had with chronic fatigue and fibromyalgia, thrown from one doctor to another doctor, test after test, MRIs, blood tests, with no follow-through, no help, no compassion. And I was literally near suicide because I just didn't think I would ever have my life back. Several months ago, when I was having a particularly hard day, I went to the internet, to the chronic fatigue community, and found several videos on YouTube about people who had been suffering for years and got their lives back by taking a drug called low-dose naltrexone. I'll put the details in the box below. And I thought, okay, here's some people that have been blogging and suffering for years, and suddenly they seem to be at like 95 to 98%, and I got really excited. So somehow I battled through my fatigue. I gave my regular MD the first option to practice medicine and prescribe me the naltrexone, and she refused to. This is what you have to do. You have to find a compound pharmacy in your area. You call that compound pharmacy. They will tell you what doctor in your area will prescribe the naltrexone to you. I found 2 doctors. Both of them were naturopathic doctors, so my insurance didn't cover it. It was a little bit out of pocket for the visit, but the actual naltrexone is fairly inexpensive because the patent has run out on it. What they're going to do is they're going to start you out on a really small dose for a week, 1.5. Then the second week, you're going to double that. And then the third week, you're going to take 3 times that until you're up to the full dose, which is 4.5. I am 3 or 4 days into the full dose, so I haven't even been on the full dose for a month, and I feel great. And what I mean by feel great, I mean sustained energy, not nervous energy, and just this overall feeling of well-being, which I don't think I've ever had my entire life. So I did some more research, and it turns out that there are some psychiatrists out there that are prescribing naltrexone also, not just for the pain, chronic fatigue, but there are healthcare people out there prescribing naltrexone for anxiety and depression. It's working that way in my brain. Obviously, I knew I had anxiety, but I didn't realize that I was probably perhaps, borderline depressed just from the fatigue and fighting. If you are suffering, don't wait. It's real. This naltrexone compound is amazing. And side effects, it gives you funny dreams. It can kind of affect your sleep, maybe keep you up. So I highly recommend taking your medication right before you go to sleep, followed by perhaps a nice dose of melatonin. I like the liquid melatonin. It's a 10 milligram melatonin that Swanson's vitamin sells. It's tasty, and it tends to really work well with the naltrexone to let you sleep through the night. And if it is a problem sleeping through the night and it gives you insomnia, the other option is some people will take it in the morning, but it's most effective in the evening because it works with your brain chemistry the best, I guess. But do your research. There's a lot to know about this, but I'm just telling you, I was at the end of my rope and I didn't think there was any hope, and there's hope. There's also a lot of other applications for naltrexone, everything from MS to treating cancer from an immune angle, because the secondary effect of naltrexone is that it tends to make your immune system stronger. It raises your CD4 count, which is also excellent for people that are fighting HIV/AIDS or other immune diseases. So, if you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. This is just my personal story and one more validation or verification that yes, naltrexone may be the silver bullet for your suffering with the chronic fatigue. I'm so excited. It's like a great way to start the new year. So happy new year, happy healing. Feel free to reach out to me and I'll share with you what I can. Take care of each other. Bye.